I was getting nervous when I'm about to start the YouTube video. When it's a stream, I've reduced my anxiety when starting a stream, but YouTube videos, it's been a while. I still need to get into the hang of it, especially if I'm gonna clickbait the largest streamer on the platform. But let's just do it, right? Let's just do it. Okay. All right. Let's just try this. All right. What is up, Buttercups? This is Creepy, and today we are going to be doing. Oh man, I don't feel it. I don't feel like that's it. Okay, hold on. What is up, Buttercups? This is Creepy, and today we are going to be proving that we are more alpha than Ludwig and his friends. Because today we are going to be doing human benchmarking. If you don't know, Human Benchmark is a website that lets you measure your different skills against the rest of the population. And just recently, Ludwig, the largest now Twitch streamer there is, most subscribed Twitch streamer out there, most subscribed Twitch streamer out there, Ludwig, had him and his roommates use human benchmarking, and then he rated them. And whoever, got the most points, was the most alpha, got the Slim Jim Cup. But here's the thing. I don't think they did that good. I don't think they did as good as they could have. And I think that I can beat them. And that's what I'm doing today. That's what I'm out here to achieve, is we're going to go against Ludwig and his friends' scores on Human Benchmark, and we're going to annihilate them. We're going to destroy them. So, to show you, this is a screenshot from Lud's stream. Now, I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched as he was testing the different things. I didn't watch any of his roommates do it because I had shit to do, like stream myself. Twitch.tv/TheCreepy. But as you can see in this poorly done document, shame on you, Ludwig, for not getting a good spreadsheet together. Just kidding. But if you can make it out, we have the humans: Ludwig, Slime, Nick, Aiden, and Cutie, and all of the different things that they did on Human Benchmark that you can do to measure your skills. Reaction time, sequence memory, aim trainer, etc. Now, this isn't the first time that I've done this. About 7-8 months ago, Charlie, Moist Critical Penguin 0, did exactly this, and I was interested. I did it by myself for fun. I didn't do it on stream, and I only did it the one time, and that was, like I said, like 8 months ago. And here was my scores. My typing, you can see, one thing I don't think that Ludwig included is his percentile versus everybody else on the platformer, but I'm going to show you that today. So my word per minute was strong. I had a good couple of strong categories, but I think we can do better on some. And in fact, in sequence memory, I apparently didn't even do that one. So before we start today, what I want to do is show you a spreadsheet that I created comparing all of Ludwig's stuff that he did in his spreadsheet, and then compared against my personal reaction times for compared to my personal scores from 8 months ago, to see how we rank, how we would have ranked up against each other. And let me just show you that. This is the spreadsheet. Now, albeit it's not the most pretty, but it's definitely better than Ludwig's was. Now, if we look, Ludwig didn't compete against himself because he didn't want to win the cup, but if he did, he would have actually come in first with 26 points here. Followed by, Nick, who was apparently the winner, and Slime, followed by Cutie and Aiden, evidently in last. And then here's my scores. Factored in, you can see I didn't do the sequence memory. I get an easy 0 on that one. But you see here, I only come in at a 22. But I think I can do better than that. Some of these I don't think I did as good as I could have. For example, the chimp test, Ludwig sat there for, 3-4 minutes trying to memorize it. Whereas I was trying to do it as fast as chimps do, stare at it for 15 seconds and go for it. So I think we can improve here, and I think number memory, I think we can improve as well. Reaction time and aim trainer, I'm a little worried about, but we're gonna give it a shot, and we're gonna take our first time results, and we're gonna plug our numbers back into the spreadsheet, and we're gonna see who's really the ultimate gamer, because I don't think it's Nick. I don't think it's Ludwig. I think we can outbuild them. I think we're built more different than the two of them. Now, if you look here, you can see I did join 8 months ago. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I don't think I have an unfair advantage because I did it, 8 months ago. Okay. That being said, before we get into it, let's open up a fortune cookie and see what we have. Because why not? These are just generic, cheap-ass Chinese fortune cookies from Amazon, but hey, I don't judge. I don't judge. Excuse me. While I chew, because that makes sense. Maybe I shouldn't eat the cookie on stream. When I opened it, I saw this. And it just says mayor. So I guess we're the mayor. But actually, the other side says something else. It says, because I guess this side is to learn Chinese. Mayor. Xi Zhang. Neat. Your example will inspire others. There you go. Look at that. Our example here today is to inspire Ludwig and his friends to be better. Be better at typing and memorization and reaction time, because I'm gonna destroy them all today. So we're gonna inspire them to be better. Thank you, Fortune Cookie. Much appreciated. Now let's get into this. So if I look at the spreadsheet, I think this is the sequence that they did them in, because I just copied what Lud had in his and made it prettier and added mine. So what I think we're gonna start with is we're just gonna get rid of all of, why is that there? Oh, we're gonna get rid of all of these scores. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get rid of all the scores. And then we'll start doing them one by one based on the spreadsheet. Reaction time, sequence memory, aim trainer, number memory, etc. And we're gonna be going from old decree B to new decree B. And we're gonna see just how well we can stack up. Without further ado, let's start on our reaction time. Test your visual reflexes. So the way this one works, is it's a reaction time test. You want to click and react as soon as possible. So the box here, this blue box, will turn red, and we want to click when it turns green. We don't want to click too early because it's not green yet. Hello, stupid. You can't have negative reaction time. You're not psychic. But you don't want to be too slow either, because too slow means you're, playing an FPS game, you're going to get shot. You want to be the first one around that corner, do the shooting. So we're going to take our first test result out of this. I think. I don't know if they had a warm-up. Like I said, I didn't watch. I didn't know if they got one to get acquainted to it or if they just had to do it. But seeing as I did one 8 months ago, I guess it's only fair. I kind of have the idea of how this works. I should not get any. I don't believe they got redos, so I'm not going to get a redo. We're just going to take our first result. So let's see. This, I think this one and the aim trainer are going to be the ones I'm most nervous about, because I'm not actually that talented. But I'm going to rely on the other ones in my brain to pull out of this, man. My reaction time is not the best. It's my memory and my flexibility and my adaptation that shows you're a true gamer. It's not all about FPS games, you guys. It's not all about FPS. Okay, I'm just stalling at this point. Let's just get started. Focus. That's how you improve your reaction time. I'm using stimulants. Okay, let's go. Ah, 209. Not great. I don't think. I don't remember what theirs was. In fact, how I'm gonna track mine is I've got a notepad here. And I'm gonna track in here. I actually had this. I'm gonna track my points in here so we can't see and compare early on what our scores are against them. But this isn't the only one. It's not just the first one. It takes an average over a couple. So we got another try. Let's go. Okay, 183, that's better, Again. 199. If you look, I'm sure if you watch the replay, I literally blink before I click. Like, it's in my head to blink first. Gosh, that was bad. That one was bad. Okay, come on, we can come back. Oh, okay. Our average is 201. Not incredible. I don't want to see these scores. Go back. Okay, 201 millisecond. Sorry. 201 milliseconds. Reaction time? 201. Sequence memory. We'll just get these ready. Aim trainer. Number memory. I'm should have done this beforehand, but we're doing them now. Should test. That's one down. That's one down. We have 8 total, so there's just 7 to go. Sequence memory. Sequence memory is next. Remember an increasingly long pattern of button presses. So I've seen this one before. I used to use Luminosity and they had something similar. They show you a board of like 4x4 tiles or 8x8 tiles, and then they have a certain number of tiles that are placed and you have to remember where they were. Interestingly enough, on this graph, we can see it has a sudden sharp drop after 2. So we have a lot of toddlers on here who can't remember more than 2 locations. And then 3, 4, and 5 are pretty low, and then we get our steady increase. This is not a standard bell curve. I wonder what causes the spike at 2, but let's start. I feel confident on this one. Okay, easy. It's just that one. So this gives you the idea. So we want to remember where each of these are. Oh, this isn't the one I'm thinking. This is like Simon Says. It grows off of itself. I should have been paying more attention then. Okay, I need a second to think, just so that I can push it in my head. Because I wasn't planning on keeping this same sequence. I was thinking it would bring me a new one. But it's not. It's not the one I thought it was, which kind of hurts, but it's okay. Okay. Level 8. Level 9, baby. Why did I do that? That was stupid. I was thinking, hold on. Whoa, hold on. That doesn't count. I wasn't ready to start. I wasn't ready for that one. I don't know why I clicked the middle one. It's literally bottom right, bottom left, middle right, top middle, middle right, bottom right, middle, bottom left, top left. Like, it's easy. It's easy. I don't know why it's not because I didn't know. It's not because I knew it. I knew it. I can do better than that. We'll be quick. That's not fair. Easy. I wasn't concentrating hard enough. Easy, dude, easy. I don't know what's into me. Fuck. See, easy, I knew this. Come on, I should have been hot. Come on. You have to give this one to me. Come on. Easy. Oh, fuck. Okay, I was trying to do it fast because I didn't think it was fair to be at level 2 or level 9 and do a restart. So I don't know if that... stop taking me back to that page. Okay, that's actually gonna hurt us a lot if we keep the level 9. Because I misclicked. I did not know it. I misclicked. It's not, I literally don't, it's still in my head. It's still in my head. Yeah, bro. I think that's why there's a drop off of two people not being sure of the rules. But when they get the rules, they get much fun. See, I think that's fair. I thought it was a totally different game. Totally different game, man. See, I mean, like, you have to know how the game works, right? I don't know how that works. I think visual memory is the one I was thinking of, which is a totally different game. Aim trainer. Hit 30 targets as quickly as possible. See, and like I said, I don't know if they got like a start and then just to get acquainted to it and then their real go. I'll have to watch the video. But if they did get a start just to kind of get the idea of it, I think it's totally fair for me to go for that 12. And then I probably could have gotten past 12. I was just trying to do it quick because I wanted to show off that I wasn't stupid, but Anyway, aim trainer. Hit 30 targets as quickly as you can. Okay, so we gotta be quick and accurate as to hitting these 30 targets. This one I do know how it works. I just need to focus, which I'm not good at. Okay, and like I said, I don't know if they got a second go. I don't know if they get one go to get acquainted, and then, I mean, like, I think that obvious spike we pointed out at the beginning proves that we should get a second go on that one. I'm just saying, that's all fair. I could even do a third, but hey, I'm not gonna push it. I'm not gonna push it. I think that second one is fair, though. Aim trainer, okay. Come on. .408, bro. I got stuck on one and that ruined my time. That ruined my time, to be honest, because I got stuck on one of them. Hold on, I want to try again, even if it's just for fun. Alright, whatever. Sure. We're just really gonna have to do good on these other ones then. Okay. Number memory. Fuck, dude. Do I get double points if I can, like, triple Cutie's score? 124? Or 126? I don't think I can type that fast. I could probably hit 110 if I was really trying, depending on the words. The problem with typing tests, I'll get into it later. The average person can remember 7 numbers at once. Can you do more? I think I need to turn off my music. It's kind of distracting me. I don't know about you, but for me, it's a little distracting. And I just, having that hype music, I don't know, man. Okay, number memory, easy peasy. 4, that's easy. Number is 4. Okay, level 1, done. 77, that's a beautiful number. 77, 7 times 11, 2 primes. Gotta love prime numbers, man. Gotta love prime numbers. 996, okay. Straightforward. 996, 75, 32. These first ones are gonna be really simple, and then they're gonna get a little bit more complex as soon as we start getting a little higher. 11, 720, piece of cake. Piece of cake. 11, beautiful prime number. 720, that's just 2 360 kick flips back to back. So a 720 kick flip. Piece of cake, man. Harder number. 89, 38, 64. 89, 38, 64. 89, 38, and then 64, which is 2 to the power of 8? 7? 2 to the power of... What is it? So you have... My cam's all fucked up. Hold on. Why is this weird? This is wonky. Hi. Welcome to my behind the scenes. I don't know what happened there. I think I did restart my camera actually. So maybe it anyway. Okay. Yeah, so you have 2 to the power of 1 is 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64. 2 to the power of 6. I'm not that good with powers of 2, okay? I know it's a power of 2. That's about it. Okay. Level 6 down, level 7. 67, 36, 883. 67, 36, 883. That one was actually a little bit tougher. Here's the thing. So I thought I was going to do good on the number memory because when I was in high school, story time, Did it really not take that? Oh, wrong button. Story time. When I was in high school, in 11th grade, I believe. No, 10th grade. In 10th grade, I had a math class with Miss Gross, which sounds like a gross name, but she was actually a really awesome teacher. She left halfway through the school year. I don't remember why. We had the high school football coach, I believe, substitute in for the last half of the year. He was also a fantastic teacher. Both great teachers. The reason I bring this up is because in math class, she had a banner of pie that started on the left-hand side of the room and wrapped around at least the first wall. I think even the second, maybe even further. But it was just pie and just a ton of digits of pie. And one day in class, I was bored because, you know, we got done with our assignment early. One thing you should know about me and math is basic math is easy as shit to me. It has always come easily to me. I'm thankful for that. I have a lot of friends who struggled very much with math. But in math class, literally all through junior high and high school, I would wait to do the math homework until the morning of the day it was due. And in fact, my best friend, Michael, that's where we started becoming friends, is that 10th grade math class where I memorized pi, because we would both come in, not having done the homework. There would be 5 or 10 minutes at the start of class to do, a couple of problems on the board. It was either 1 or 2 story questions, or like 5 to 10 basic, simple equations. And we would each take a couple of questions from the board and then take a handful of the homework assignment. And we do it there in the first 5-10 minutes of class, the whole entire homework assignment, because we just, math is easy, man. But anyway, that part's irrelevant. Although it is part of the fun story. One of my favorite moments, my best friend Mike became friends in that math class, and we both goofed off and fucked around and still got A pluses because we're math geniuses. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, I decided to memorize pi because it was just sitting up there and I was bored. And all these years later, I still remember. And I think I can get to at least 20 digits. But I'll show, I have no references. I'll even cover my eyes if you want me to. We can pull it up to look later. I'll have to write it down though, but I'll say it out loud. If in fact Hazunia is in chat and you want to write it down as I say it, I will say it really quickly because I got used to saying it really quickly and reciting it in my head very quickly. Another fun fact actually about high school was I got into the habit of memorizing a deck of cards. Just one day during science class, we didn't have anything to do. So I was like, I'm just going to memorize an entire deck of cards in a random order. And then during lunch period, I would sit and I'd flip them over and I'd say what it is before I flipped it. And then I'd say what it is and then I'd flip it. And we just go and hammer through. And in just 1 hour, my first time I ever tried to memorize a deck of cards, no tricks or anything, just trying it. And I got through it pretty successfully. And then there was a second time I did it just to see if I could recreate the beautiful moment of the first time. And I did it that time as well, but I haven't done it since. So maybe it would be fun to do that for a stream one day. Anyway, I'm going to recite pi. I literally put my glasses on. That's the reason I took it off. Hazunia, if you want to write it in chat, you don't have to because I can just write it down after. But proving it that I have no references, and this is off the top of my head, memorized from 10th grade, which is, oh my god, I graduated in 2013, so 2010, 2011. This is like 10 years ago. This is a decade ago I memorized this much pi, okay? And I might have a couple of the last digits off, but for sure, I think I can get through 15 digits. Okay. 3.14, sorry, hold on. 3.1415926535897932384626. And it's that 4626 that I'm not sure about. But to say it again, 3.1415926535897932384626 is what I believe it is. And I don't know how many digits that is, but let's go ahead and count it up. Just for kicks. If you have it, that's fantastic. I will write it down. If not, 3.1415926535897932384626. That's what I said. Let me go back to the stream. That's not what I meant. Okay, and I'm sharing my screen now. Here are all the things that I have written down. Anyway, this is the number I wrote down. So we have how many digits of pi? The first digit does count as a digit. So 1, don't count the dot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's right. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's 23. If I have it right, that's 23 digits of pi. And this is a big move away from what we were just doing, but we'll get back to it here in a second. I just wanted to show off. Look at this, 3.14159265. So we got that far right. Let me zoom in on this for you. This is my number, 3.14159265. A lot of calculators will even abbreviate it to 1416. Anytime I see anybody do it, it annoys me. You lost me at the start going so fast. I literally 3.1415926535897932384626. And then I wanna, so here's a fun fact. I don't know if it's 30, I don't remember. I think it's 40. I think 40 digits of pi is enough pi to be able to measure the circumference of the observable universe to within the width of a hydrogen atom. So it's an obscenely useless number of digits. And in fact, I believe NASA only uses 11 to 13, somewhere around there, digits of pi. So off the top of my head, I have memorized like double what NASA uses, because after that, it's useless. It's too precise. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Anyway, let's pull up 1 million digits of pi. First 1 million digits of pi, and let's zoom in on this as well, and let's compare. We have 3.1415, 3.1415, 9. Oh, hold on, let me put them right next to each other. 3.1415926535897932384626. 23 digits of pi off the top of my head. I memorized a decade ago because I was bored in math class. There you go. I did it without opening my eyes, without this reference. You saw me pull up the reference to prove my accuracy. But there you go. So my goal one day is to memorize like 40 digits of pi, just so that I can have enough pi to measure the observable universe within the width of an atom, which I think is freaking cool. Anyway, another thing that I have memorized to do absurdly fast, and I struggle with when I try to slow it down. Like if I try to say pi slowly, I get a little lost and confused sometimes because I'm used to the rhythm. The rhythm helps me with it. Another thing that I could do that my dad did as a kid, so I started doing it. You know, me and my older brother started doing it. He was better at it than I was, so I practiced and practiced so that I could do it faster than him. I don't think I ever got as good as my dad, but it's saying the alphabet backwards. And I don't have this trained in case I get pulled over for a DUI. I did it when I was a child because my dad had it memorized backwards, just as a fun little thing. And fun fact that my dad told me a story that he claims is true. I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. I think it is, though, because my dad's a trustworthy guy. He doesn't just make shit up. But there was one day, he used to drive trucks, 8-wheelers, those big semis on the roads a bit. And one night, if you know truckers notoriously don't get enough sleep, and they're usually pretty tired sometimes. Anyway, one night my dad was driving. He was a little tired. He's not a drinker. He's not an alcoholic or anything. He was just tired one night, and so he was, I was kind of swerving, maybe a little bit of swerving on the road. Anyway, he says he saw and heard the siren, the red and blue lights. He heard the siren, and immediately he was like stone cold awake. Just as soon as he saw that, boom, adrenaline up, eyes open. No way you're falling asleep anymore. And supposedly, this is what my dad told me, is the officer asked him to say his ABCs backwards, Z, Y, X. And my dad said, supposedly, he says that he said, I bet I can say it faster backwards than you can say it forwards. I don't know if that's true. Maybe he, it's been a long time since I heard the story. Maybe he said he wanted to say it. Maybe he actually did say it. I think it'd be badass if he actually did say it. But he used to get really fast on it. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to do it so we can back to the human benchmarking. ZYXWVUT, oh my god, ZYXWVUT, SRQPO, MLKJI, HDF, EDCBA. And if I try to do it slower, I do it pretty poorly. But ZYXWVUT, SRQPO, LKJI, HDF, EDCBA, and you can try to run that backwards. Glad you like the story. Would memorize, I think a colleague of mine could beat you, horrible enough, but he has an insane number memory. Would memorize huge part numbers near instantly, would remember them ages later. Yeah, I can't do it like that. I can't do it like crazy, but I like to think I'm decent. but I don't have a natural ability. I don't have, like, a lot of people use different techniques to memorize more stuff. Like, some people have a technique to memorize an entire deck of cards within seconds. Like, within a minute, they'll just go through, and they have this naming system there. I have literally nothing. I have literally nothing but my brain memorizing exactly what I'm thinking. But some people are insanely talented at that. I don't have any special thing. I just try really hard. I just try really hard. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back to this. Anyway, whole story is I like to think that I was gonna be good at this, but the level 7 actually was a little bit harder than I thought. Your parents told you that you were very special. Oh, ain't we all super special little boys. Okay, I'm gonna see if we can get in the right mindset. Get pi out of our head, not permanently. It's been there for a decade. It's always gonna be in there. See if we can memorize 8 digits within the span of, like, the 5 seconds it gives us. Okay. Pi out, pi out, pi out. Somebody let the pi out. Get it out. Air it out. Air it out. I need my brain cleared so that it can take new memories in. Just memorize quickly. Okay. I really hope I don't fuck up here, because that'd be embarrassing. Please do eat the pie. Get it out. Please do. Okay. Okay. Please be an easy number. I swear to God. 46, 55, 92, 71. Okay. That's not too bad. One of the things that in my head I like to do, like I do this with, like, my pin code, and I do this whenever numbers are kind of near each other, is I can kind of, like, I think about the numbers hopping over each other. So the 4, 6, 5, like, numbers that do that, where they're not, like, perfectly in a row, like 1, 2, 3. It's like 1, 3, 2. I like those numbers. Like, they make sense in my head. It doesn't throw me off at all. I actually like it. Numbers like that. The other ones were a little weird, but it was easy having the 255 or the 5 5s back to back. Okay, level 9. I want to get up past 10, to be honest, and now I'm nervous. Bad idea to talk about pin codes in video games going to public. Yeah, I didn't say any of the pin codes though. But that's true. That's true. Okay. 309, 39, 11, 38. It's kind of nice having the numbers close to each other, because, like, 309, then again, but drop the 0. Have a nice, beautiful prime number, 11, and then 38 to try and throw you off from doing so many 39s. Like, that's how I try to do it in my memorization process. I think the way that a lot of people do it, and I think the way that Ludwig was doing it, is he was trying to say it over and over, and say it over and over, and say it over and over, and, you know, just try to say it so many times that your brain gets used to it. I don't like to memorize things that way. I like to do it in a more, what feels more natural to me. So you see, I said it, like, out loud once, and then I focused on the relationships between the numbers, just trying to kind of explain my process. 309, 39, 11, 30. Like, I get the rhymey thing. I think the rhymey thing actually could help a lot. I think Ludwig was trying to, you know, like, create little limericks, like, oh, 309, 39, 1138, you know, like little jingles. And I think that could actually work, but I'm gonna let him have his idea and I'll have my way. 1766, 52, 71. Oh, I forgot it. I think that's it. How many numbers is it? 9 or 10? Is it supposed to be 10? No help from chat, so I can't turn, and I don't think you would anyway. 66, 52, 71. So, like, what I was trying to focus on is I had 17, and then I saw the 71, which is 17 flipped. So I tried to, and then I already have a relation to 68. Close to nice. Close to nice. So I was trying to focus on the 66, 52, because if I can memorize the numbers that's in between the palindrome 17 and 71, then I think I think I can do it, and I think I did it. Perfect. Perfect. No mistakes. We don't mess up here. Oh man, I would have dropped here. You would have? Did my explanation help at all to what I was doing? So like my dad was born in 68. So 68 to me, I was like, perfect. I'll just drop that off, forget about it, and I'll just remember, you know, dad's birthday or whatever. And then it's nice because you had, like I said, 17 and then 71. 17, 71. And it's just 17, 71. You just flip it. So if you can focus on the numbers in the middle, then you have the 17 as a given, and then you have whatever the four middle numbers are if you can memorize them, and then you just flip the starting 17, and then dad's birth year, you know? So, fair. So, like, to me, it's a lot easier if you can form those relations, but not all numbers give you something like that. Fortunately for me, this one made it easier on me. I only had to memorize 6652, and then not just memorize that, but I had to memorize the relations as well. So it's not just, for me, it's not memorizing the whole chain. It's memorizing a little bit and then how the numbers relate to each other. So I don't necessarily have it like 3.141592653589793238462. But like the initial memorization of that number nowadays, because I'm so used to it, I just like, it's natural. Like I'm used to it. It feels right because I've done it 100 times, right? When I was learning, it was really nice to be able to focus on relations between numbers or like small chains of numbers. So you have like 1415. That's easy. You know, remembering 1415, piece of cake. 1415, 926, 535. That's where I think I hooked onto next. So I have 1415. Then you have to remember 926, 535, 8979. That's also pretty good. 8979. 323, you know, so you have like those I don't know if that makes sense to you, but like my brain likes to work in those little cavities of how the numbers like to try and relate to each other. So if I get a number that's not very nice to make those relations, like if I can't make those relationships between the numbers, like I'm just not gonna be able to do it. I can probably make and memorize like a long chain of numbers as long as I had the right pattern and the right relationship between each other. And then still be able to like mess up like a 7-digit thing if it was a weird 7-digit thing, you know? I don't know. Like, to me, it's like all about the relationships rather than the numbers themselves. But let's see if we can do higher. We hit 10, which is what I wanted. I don't remember what everybody else had. I want to make it higher though, for sure. So let's see. Focus. 11 numbers. Prime number. Beautiful number 11. Okay, we got this. 70, 36, 36, 60. Okay. 70, 36, 36, 1. 70, 36, 36, 1, 6699. So this was also a pretty good number. Because 70, whatever, 36, 36, it's always nice to have repeating numbers. 1, and then 69, except for you get 2 of each number. Yeah, that's a pretty easily memorizable chain. That was a pretty easy one. Like, I finished memorizing it, and I was like, okay, give it to me. And it still had half the way to go, and I was like, well, fuck, now what? I just wait? That one was easy. Yeah, it's all about the relations, man. 70, 36, 36, 36, 36, that's not 4 numbers. That's easy, you know? Like if you, and then 6699, I got 8 of those digits for free. I had to memorize 701 in different spots. You know, 70, 36, 36, 1, 669. That was a gimme. Okay. We did get lucky there. Looking at the bell curve, we're already right there. And if we get to 12, we drop no, we're already, yeah, so we're there. We drop pretty low on the bell curve if we can get one more in. Let's do it. Give us another easy one. 2284. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. 2284 928 5576. I messed it up. There's no way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have too many numbers in there. 228492. Hold on. Shit, what was that? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 13 numbers in here. I think it's close. I don't think it's bad. I think the 5576 is right. I think the 2284. It says 9276. I don't think this is right. Is it 92? I think the 6 is supposed to be there too. So I think it's the 7 that's out of place. Oh no. I don't think we get this one. Oh no! Oh, by 1 digit. Oh, I knew there was a 6 in there. I don't know why I thought there was an 8 or a 7. I don't know why I thought there was a 7 or an 8. Oh no. Oh, I had the 6 there though. The 6 is right. I shouldn't have removed the 6. Oh, damn. Oh no, I left the 6. So it wasn't okay, so I thought it oh god. So it was an 8. I thought it was a 7 or a 6, but it was an 8. Fuck, dude. That was down to RNG. Yeah, it was 1. I literally had, I think this really helps showcase how I think about numbers too. Because I had like the first half and I had the last half. And it was some random middle digit that I didn't finish getting to memorizing. Like I memorized in little pieces and then I smash them together to make it make sense in my head. And I got like all of it. I just missed that 1 that was out of place. Because to me, I was like, okay, I don't have to spend much time. 55776. It's a little bit of a weird number, but the relationships between 5, 7s, and 6s is close enough that, you know, like double 5, jump, 7, 7, then go back, 6. And then I was like, okay, how do I memorize the rest? So I was like, okay, just memorize it all. 2284, 92. I don't know where the 7 or the 6 came from. 8. Like, when the timer stopped, that's the part that I was trying to look at too. And like, bro, okay, anyway. Level 12. We got to level 12. I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad at all. So we'll hit save and we'll go back. Variable memory is next. So this is an interesting one. So, oh, this one I'm gonna have to actually focus on. So this is the way verbal memory works. It'll show words one at a time. If it's a new word, I have to say new. If we've seen the word before, ever, even if it was the first word and we never saw it again, we have to remember that we've seen it and say that it's one we've seen. So we have to slowly start building up a dictionary and have to recall all the different words that we've said, seen in between, and it's just a tough one. It's a tough one. I think this one I'm really gonna have to pull out all the stops. So if we look at this curve, it's a pretty decent curve. You see it drops below 50 at like 40 though, and then slowly tapers off. So if we can get to like a 60, 70, which is not easy, we might be able to do it. It's kind of like person, man, woman, camera, TV, a little bit like that. Except for then they say like camel and you'd be like, oh, that's new. And then they see man. Oh no, we've seen man before. It's fine. Get that out of here. Camera. No, seen that one as well. Orange. Oh yeah, that's new. And you slowly build up. You'll see. I need a focus. Because my problem is, as you've probably seen throughout the stream and as you've known me so far, my mind jumps all kinds of places. I have trouble focusing on one thing. So, like I said, I've memorized the deck of cards in order in an hour when I was a teenager, 10 years ago. But it's been a while since I've been able to sit down and focus and build up that kind of memorization. But I think we just need our brain to play with us. We need to swallow our pride and just go in. Okay. Extensiveness. And we do get 3 lives, so we can fuck up. I'm already getting distracted. Okay. So we just have to focus. Extensiveness. New. Donatee. New. Remunerate. We don't have to pronounce these, don't worry. Extensiveness. So we've seen that before, so we say seen. Marish. I don't even remember the second word anymore. Donatee, and then some other marish. Blankness. I think saying it out loud will help too. Elastins. Remunerate we've seen. Retransmissions. Extensiveness. Donatee. Tubbed. I'm already forgetting the words. I'm going too fast. Traducer. Elastins. Blankness. Have we... Oh, fuck. I can't... I need to not look over here for a minute so that nobody thinks I'm cheating. I think we've seen blankness. Numerology is new. Traducer. Tubbed. Blankness. Revisionist. Blankness. Elastins. Marish. Revisionist. Jerkiness. Wantage. Pharmacopoies. Berate. Extensiveness. Tubbed. Berate. Cardiacs. Traducer. Revisionist. Catalog is new. Tutors. Psychoses. Marish. Recommissioned. Scene? Damn it! Blankness. Wantage. Catalog. Fuck, dude, I'm not getting far in this at all. I think that's new, though. We have one life left. We're fucked on this one. Guys, I don't think we're actually better gamers than Ludwig and his friends now. I think I fucked this up. Subtractions, retransmissions, numerology. Configured is new. Numerology, streptok. Did I see that one and I just didn't pronounce it out loud? Oh, no. I honestly feel... Oh, did I fuck this? Oh, numerology, tutors, cardiacs, wantage, hepatized, traducer, extensiveness, adherence, unmingled, catalog, berate, elastins, monomeric, donatee, ultrafiltration, touchiness, vegetational, catalog, vegetational, thoughts, fungal, contemplating, traducer, remunerate, undulates. Damn it, I knew I didn't say undulates. It was close to something that I saw before, though. I just couldn't remember what it was. I got a lot farther than I thought I would with that last life. I really fucked it right in the middle right there. I really fucked it right in the middle. If I didn't fuck up that hard on the stupid ones before we even hit 40, I think we probably could have made it to 80 or 90. I was starting to get a vibe. That's a fancy word. Do you remember which word it was? Because there were a lot of fancy words in there. Could have gotten farther for sure. I mean, maybe at the end of this, maybe at a different time, I'll try to go further. See how much I can push my limits, but we'll just save that for now. 71 words, go back. I'm starting to feel the pressure. I'm starting to wonder if I can even do this. I felt like my scores from 8 months ago were a fluke. The first one? Oh yeah, it was. Couple I didn't know either. There were some weird words in there, which kind of fudged my trans. And honestly, I think if I knew more of the words, it would have been easier to remember which ones were there or not. Because I think the more familiar you are with the actual words, the more likely you're going to recognize it when it comes up again. Whereas if you haven't seen it before, and then you don't pay enough attention to it, when it comes up again, it'll still look foreign, it'll still look new, because you didn't focus enough on it being new. So I think if it's a word I know, I can just quickly move past it. But if it's a word I don't, I need to pay more attention and maybe sit on it for a minute so that I can memorize it and not speed past it like I was. So on the words that I didn't know, I should have probably focused a little harder. But that's fine. Live and learn. It's not the end of the world. Next up, we have the chimp test, which is a fun one. If you've never seen chimpanzees do this, I've seen it a couple dozen times. Just randomly browsing internet things before. They tried to train chimps on visual memory, see how good they were at being able to memorize patterns 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in a row, and different little dots across the screen. And then if they get it right, you get a treat. And then they had a person sitting over there next to them doing the same thing. And consistently, chimps were super fast at it. Some people could go farther than chimps, but they had to take much longer to memorize. You have an It's Insane instant sequence memory. Yeah, they're instant. And I'm not that good. But the first time I did this, I was also trying to be fast. And what I found out from watching Ludwig try this is that he just sat there for like sometimes over a minute sitting trying to memorize. And I felt that was a little cheap, spending too much time on it. At the same time, fair. But I think I can do well on this. I feel confident, but that being said, I felt confident on other things, and I just totally dropped the ball tonight. So, we'll just give it another go, and we'll see how we do. You know, I feel good, but you never know. If we look the median, the highest point here, we have 10 points. So people can at least get up to being able to do 10 in a row, which I believe we can go past that. If we can get to 14 points, that looks like a nice drop off from the bell curve. That would put us at a nice high percentile. So we'll see what we can do. So let's start very easy right out of the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then eventually, once you click the first one, they all go white. But for the first ones to get you acquainted, they keep you here. And I think before we get to like 8 or 9, it's pretty straightforward. Like, I can do them pretty quick. Okay, this one's a little bit weirder. Yep, okay. Pretty straightforward. Look, see Ludwig and friends, you don't need to spend much time focusing before you get to like 10, 11. Come on. Be a little quicker. I'm trying to do them quick just to show off a little bit before it gets hard, but we'll stop trying to flex. Otherwise, we're gonna just mess up. This is a nice little triangle in here. Then a nice we got two. This one's easy because we get 2 nice little triangles. So the thing about this is like being able to form patterns. Makes that's bro. I clicked on the 2, it didn't take it, and then I went to click on the 3 because I fucking clicked on 2, and it said, fuck you. It was literally so easy. My chip brain failing hard. My fingers are failing me. Oh fuck, I backed up on accident. I swear to God I didn't mean to do that. I went to aggressively pick up my mouse, and I hit my backwards button. I didn't mean to do that. But no, that was bullshit. I had that. I would have accepted that as an error because you get 3, and I would have gone forward, but I fucked it up. I'm sorry. I fat fingered my mouse, and anyway, we're just gonna have to start again. I need to make sure that I'm actually clicking the number though, and that I'm not misclicking or clicking the wrong one. We'll just get back to where we were real quick. I need to like not fat finger. Now I'm just nervous because I really dropped the ball on that. It was super easy too. This one's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I wasn't actually sure about that. I didn't spend enough time on that one to be totally sure of which one was 8 and which one was 9. But all good. Okay, I think now we're gonna have to spend a little bit more time. 1, 2, 3, easy. Just round the outside. Pop back down in, 4, 5. Get these out of the way. 6, 7, 8, top or bottom top, and then all the way back from right to back. So up and around, come back and down, up and around, and then just yeah. I think we can do that. Okay. Don't fat finger is the key, to be honest. Don't fat finger. Make sure that you hit the last number before you go to the next number. Don't try to do it fast to show off. Make sure you actually click it. Okay, I don't want to spend too much more time on this, so we want to get to some cyberpunk, so. But we also want to get a good score, but. Oh, this one hops around all over the place. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just think about columns. 1, these columns, top to bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is neat. So you know how I like skipping over numbers? I think this will help me because I just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I go up and then skip and back. And then I just pop. Fuck that one. Fuck this guy. We want to zigzag right at the end. We want to do hard jig, we want to bounce out of the way. You want to juke him left, juke him right. Pop. Oh, juke at 10. Juke. Easy. Okay. Take me high and I'll sing. Get me high and I'll sing. That's what this song should be. Okay, 1, and then we got to take the bottom. This is nice. The 11, 12 to end. Oh, actually, there's one more. 1, 2, 3. And then just zig up. Pop way down. Boom. Forget you. Come back. Pop over. Oh, this is weird. This is a weird one. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time because I already dissed on Ludwig and his friends for taking too much time. Even though, like I said, I didn't see the whole thing. I watched Ludwig do it just as a test, and then I didn't watch his friends, really. I don't even think I watched all of Ludwig's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like up, you know, down, top, bottom. Then we want to take this diagonal. And then we pop. Not quite at the bottom yet, because this is like saving the best for last. And then we do, so we go up, come over and down, here, finish it off. Okay, let me just get one full swoop in. That's weird, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Easy. Hey, we're at 14, so we're already bottom of the bell curve, which is nice. And we still got 3 attempts. 3 errors. We still get 3 errors. I don't like this. Whenever you have densely compact ones and all the numbers are different from each other, it starts to get hazy. It starts to get really hazy because the closer that numbers are to each other, physically and in relation to the number timeline, the number line, it's easier because you knock them out. Like this 2, 3 isn't bad, this 7, 8 isn't bad, but the 9 and 13, like all those numbers in that corner start to blend in with each other. I feel like when the errors start coming, they'll come fast and hard. Oh yeah, if I get stuck, I'm gonna get stuck. And honestly, it is what it is, right? I mean, having the extra errors allows us to potentially roll lucky. But if yeah, they're gonna come hard and fast. Hard and fast. I think this is probably gonna be one too. I don't have a lot of faith in this one, but I'll try it. So 1, 2, 3, do these kitty corner, starting with top left. So 1, 2, 3, then pop all the way to the left, all the way back. Just focus on this roll. So 1, 2, 3, do the corners. Focus on this roll. Start left, right, middle. Left, right, middle. So boom, do. And then you can do bam, just come down on this column. 10, then you can come back. So you got to pop down. No, oh my god, I literally was going to go from 8 to 10 in my head and memorize the numbers in the wrong order. I'm really setting myself up for failure if I can't even get the order right. So 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. So all the way over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then come down, then pop all the way back up in this bottom left corner. 13's in the biggest corner with this other one that's going to be left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then pop down, pop left. Catch this one in the middle, and then do the top row. What's left in the top row? I think one of the things is some people have a hard time visualizing what is going to be left. So right now, I don't have to focus on this being 13. I can know 13's up here, and if I can focus on 1, 2, 3, boom. Now there's only 2 numbers in this corner now. So 1, 2, 3, and if I can just remember that the last 2 are in the top row, then I'm not going to get confused on which one's 13 and which one's 9. I don't have to remember which one's which. I just have to remember to go in this area. And it's like the memorization. You learn the relationships between the numbers, and you learn the relationships between where you want to go. And you know, you have to know that once you get down to the last bit, you're only going to have so many boxes left. So you don't have to focus too hard on specifically which box it is, because it's going to clear itself up. So if you can memorize it in a way that it clears itself up as you go, you can start strong, and then through your build-up, start to get to where you might not be as focused on where 8, 9, 10 are, but as you get there, it becomes abundantly clear based on, oh, well, it can't be that one because I know that one's at the very end, so it has to be this one that's in a similar area. I think that's the key. That might be the benefit of playing tons of. I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to talk too much about chess because I haven't played as much on stream, and I want to play some more, probably on weekends. But I think it is too, because in chess you have to do that as well. Once this piece moves, one of the hard things, getting over that early like 1,000 to 1,300 bump is being able to see when this piece moves, it opens a new space. Not only does it relinquish target squares, it also opens target pieces for me to be able to attack. So a lot of the chess puzzles come in handy because being able to see, yeah, I go here, I sack my queen, but guess what? It opens up a vulnerability on the king side that I can now exploit because that queen's no longer there. And it's a little bit harder for new players to see, but if you do play a bit of chess, you can start to see that a lot. Like you said, visualizing where you'll be 20 turns in. Yeah, and I can't do it that well. I have not played against a human in about 10 years since I won my high school chess championship, which will be its own video. I will be making a video where I start playing chess. I need to finish my E4 course and my Caro Khan course from Levy, Gotham Chess, before I want to do that on stream. But I haven't played against a human in like 10 years since I won a high school chess championship. So once I get those down, I'm going to start playing on chess.com. I'm going to do a whole video on getting my first ELO rating. And then from there, there's this really cool website. Somebody programmed a computer, including the graphics, using only 1 kilobyte of programming to play chess. And I want to see if, once I can get my ELO rating, being able to make a video, can a blank rated player beat 1 kilobyte of chess? Legendary idea. I know a pawn is a transformer gender monker that can become an African star at the end of the risk board. So yeah, I'm a bit of a shoots and ladders grandmaster too. I don't know what that's from, but that's awesome. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Back to memorizing. I said I wasn't going to try to take too long, but yeah, we're going to play some chess at some point if that's something that you're into. At some point, that's something I want to do. So we're going to start with 1. We're going to do our corners, top left, bottom right. Naturally, you want to avoid that outside corner. So 1, 2, 3, kitty corner. And then go to this row below, start left, jump, do that beautiful little jumping mechanic. Then come to this column, pop over to the right, then just zigzag up and finish off. I don't think that's too hard. So 1, 2, 3. I didn't spend as much time as I should have because I spent time away. But like I said, it's all about the relationships between the numbers. We got distracted. I came back, and within just a little bit, we were able to still get through it. Okay. Good. I'm feeling strong now. I'm feeling strong. I feel like even if we lose here, I think we're in a good place against Ludwig and his friends. 1, 2. So this is all janky. This is gonna be wacko. I'll tell you that now. This 11-12 is nice. I think the ending will be strong. 11, 12, 13. This will be the last guy left over here. You just have to remember he's on top in the same row. And then 14, 15. So the finish will be easy. It's going to be the 1, 2, 3. Like this wacko 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's weird. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So just this weird kind of 1 inside corner. Outsider, all by his lonesome. 1 insider, outsider, pop down to the corner, come in here, get these kitty corner babies, pop down, pop back up, pop to the bottom right, get your kitty corner neighbor, jump across the row, then just finish off. Just don't go to the one below, pop back out, and then come back in, juke them. You gotta juke at the end there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and then these 4, 5 are exactly 1 square opposite. So you just skip this 1 square diagonally. Come down to get the kitty corner, pop back up. Knight's move. Kitty corner again. Pop down, pop up. Boom, boom. Get these boys. Bottom, top, left, pop up. Okay. I think we can do this. I think we can do this one. It's not that I didn't know where it was, it's that my hand like freaked out and then Like, I was going to click on one, my hand freaked out, and then just clicked. Oh my god. That was an easy one. We had it. Show me the same board. I'll do it right now without even looking again. Show me the same fucking board. I'll do it right fucking now. Swear to God. Swear to God. Okay, that pisses me off. We had that, boys. We got robbed right there. Thanks, hand. Thanks, hand. Freaking out. Spasming. Bro, I swear to God, I'm not blaming misclicks because I'm bad. I swear to fucking God. Okay, try again. 1, 2. Okay, that's not too bad. Pop on the outsiders. 1. We catch this guy at the bottom. Pop all the way over to see his friend. Bottom corner. You need to remind your hand that amputations still exist. That is true. I can and could absolutely amputate you. Keep him. Yeah, you better. Listen here, you fucking punk. Listen here. If you want to keep on being my right hand man, you better fucking behave yourself. I don't know if we have this one though. I was so confident on the last one. Okay, so 1, 2, catch this inner quarter, pop out to the outside guy, come down to the bottom left. And then from there we have this inside guy. The one will be gone, so we can just focus on hitting that middle right. I'll pop to the bottom. I hate this one. I hate this one. This one doesn't have as good of a pattern at all. 1, 2, 3. Pop in, inside corner, bottom left. Pop out, pop in, catch this guy and down. Then catch that corner, come back. Oh, this is weird. 9, 10, 11, 12. This isn't so bad because they're all kind of like in a little square that's counterclockwise. More like a rectangle, I guess. And then out, and finish off in the top left corner is last. Okay, let me see. Give me a second, and then we can just go for it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. We've spent enough time on the other things. Just get the extremities. So get this middle piece, get these extreme pieces, then come back into the middle, grab your guy on the bottom, come back to this corner, pick up the last guy in the middle, pop all the way out, all the way to the bottom, then come for your rectangle, start at the top, go down. Okay, hold on. Oh god, that's weird. That's weird. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go for it though. Stay in line, hand. Pop out to the corner. Come for this counterclockwise. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go! Way to stay in that line! Good job, little man. Now keep that fucking shit up, you little... I swear to God. We'll get you one day. 16, boys. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Easy same column. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So on the bottom right, we're gonna end up almost there, but not quite. So 1, 2, 3. Catch us in. Do we just give up here just so that we can move on to another one? I'm pretty sure that we've got him beat. This is starting to look a bit complicated. I think 15 was also looking complicated. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that's an easy enough slash the middle column for the bottom. We're just gonna, you know, come down and up right through the middle. We're gonna come pop into this guy, which will clear up any confusion between the 13, 14 before we pop to the 15, 16 later on. But that's down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop to the bottom left corner. Then pop back up to where 3 was. God, then 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh God. 8, 9. Okay, at least they're in the same column. Sorry, row. 1, same column. 4, pop down. Pop all the way up. Almost all the way up, back to where we were. Then all the way down in this weird, obscure little corner, because we need to clear out confusion here. Pop over, just finish out this row. Hit this kitty corner right there, 10. There's 15 at the bottom. Then back in the middle, 12. Oh God. Okay. I don't want to spend too much time because we're gonna fuck it up, right? fuck? Damn it. That was 13, wasn't it? That was 13. I needed to go to the one on the right. I did want that corner. That's the first one I looked at, and then I said, no, I thought it was kitty corner of the 1. No, it was right above the 1. Okay, we got one more, but oh, that's an easy start. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, just from right to left, hit down. The thing is, this 6, 7 here is a little weird, that it's kind of hanging in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we gotta pop over. We gotta boop, boop, 6, 7, 8 all the way in the corner. 9, go up, come down, go out, go up, down, down. I don't think it's too bad, but I don't want to spend too much time on it. I've spent too much time doing some of these. I always tend to stream a lot longer than I intend, and I think I just need to focus more and stop getting distracted. Focus on my goal. Focus on my goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, down, out, up. This 9, 10, 11, 12. It's just weird. Okay. And I think I have to pop all the way out here. Come back in for you. 9, 10. I don't remember which view is which. I think you might be 11. Oh no. Who's who? Were you 11? Were you 11? No, you had to have been 11. Okay, alright, it's fine. We got to 16. We got to 16 in the chimp test. That is awesome. So let's save score. We only have 2 more tests to go. And the typing one will be quick, I promise you. Don't ask me way behind my head hard. It's a boat. Draw my numbers boat. Yeah, I fucked it up, man. I'm sorry. Visual memory. Okay, this is the one that I was thinking the other one was, which is why I fucked it up when we got to retake it, because we didn't understand what it actually was. It's fair, trust me. And I need to focus for this one, because this one's all about memorizing like Tetris shapes and patterns and shit, and it can get a little odd and wonky, so start should be easy though. Start should be easy. Oh, well that's too complicated. So it does this. It flips over a few tiles. You have to tell which tiles were the ones that were flipped over when they hide. Simple as that. And it starts to get hard. And if we look at this thing, because we didn't look at it earlier, we'll leave the top right corner for now. 9 is by far the most common. So you get a sharp rise from 8 to 9, and then a sharp fall quickly thereafter. So 9 is pretty common. If we don't get to 9, that will be super sag. And if we can't make it past 9 or 10, if we can't make at least 11 or 12, I'll be disappointed, to be honest. So let's see how we do. Good thing they're bright white. It leaves a ghost image into my retina. Oh shit, I don't think they stay on screen enough for me to be able to use them. So I just use like little patterns and like, you know, the relationships. In my head, it's all about things, relating things to other things. So let's just, that's easy. That's a gimme. I mean, it is level 5. It does a little bit. It does leave a little bit of a pattern, but once you get to these harder levels, oh my god, easy peasy. It's literally a rectangle with one piece missing. Okay, this is the one where people start to drop out. Okay. Okay, let's just focus up and finish out. Easy. Oh, weird. Oh, really? I really thought that went all the way out. Oh, okay. Fuck me. Okay, we lost that one. I don't know where this other one is. Oh, let's go! Pog! I spent too much time celebrating. Shit. Shit. Fuck, okay. Really? Oh, fuck my life. Yeah, we really fucked it here, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's level. Oh, bro, I think we're missing one. I think we're missing one. It's literally a shot in the dark. It's literally a shot in the dark. We win or lose. Fuck. Where was it? Where was it? Damn it. Damn it. Level 15 isn't bad. If we look at the scale, level 15 actually is where it drops off. 14's pretty good. 15 drops off pretty harshly. Oh, you can't see my mouse on the screen. That's kind of... Oh, now you can. That's weird. Yeah, so 15 kind of is where things drop off a lot. 14 is like a little high. So we're good. We're good. We're nice, safely in a good territory. I think it's around the black squares. You were probably right. If I was clicking around in an area, I could probably trust that that's the area where the one I'm missing is. I'm a little sad that the first one I got wrong. I was too happy that I got the last one totally right that I did not... I had like half the time to pay attention because I was too busy celebrating, which you cannot do. You cannot do. That being said, we only have one left, and honest to God, it is going to be my strong suit. I'm not gonna lie. So if we look at this bell curve, you can see it tops out around, you have one at 30, and then at 40, and then 50, it kind of dives a little, and 60 is where it starts to really go down. I will say there's a cool website that I found from Reddit. It's called typelit.io. And I did this a little while ago, just for fun. I did chapter 1 and 2 a month or two ago. And if you look at my chapter 2, if we're talking about like actual written word, it depends. So like a lot of the typing tests you have, the main one I used to do, it did Aesop's Fables, and it had a bunch of weird, odd words with weird spellings that you're not used to. But when it comes and for those, I usually score more like 90s, mid 90s maybe. But when it comes to like more flowing, like the average things you're actually going to be saying and typing out loud, I can type that a whole lot faster because it's common speech. But when they try to throw you a curveball, it's all going to be about how they do their typing test and if it's going to be a weird one. This is a short one, it looks like, and we can actually take a look at it. I won't read too much on it just because I don't want to cheat. But it does look like it's more common word and less misspelled words. Not misspelled words, sorry. It looks like it's more common words rather than the weird, bizarre ones that I was saying. It still has like a Z in it and stuff, but I think we're going to blaze through this, so let's focus up. I kind of wish it was longer. I like the longer typing test because I feel like it gives me a more general idea. Because the shorter ones, I'll try to go too fast and I'll start to really fumble it up. But if I do the longer ones, I just have a nice casual speed and it captures more accurately because it's over a longer time too. But this is very short, which not a super fan of, but I can see why a website like this wouldn't want to go too in depth. So just take a second. I haven't had a warm up, so it's just going to be our first go. But I don't, I think this is an easy one for us, but okay. Oh shit. Shit, why'd I put a T in there? Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I will take 123 words per minute. I will take that. Take that, Ludwig and friends! Take that, Ludwig and friends! Although, I will say, earlier I mentioned, do I get double points if I triple Cutie's typing test? Her typing test was 42. Triple that, I needed 3 words per minute more. If I hit 126, I actually would have tripled Cutie's score. And I mean, she did type the slowest. But come on, that's admirable, right? Like, that's admirable. I got my first mechanical keyboard about a year ago, and I started typing extra spaces that I didn't before. Not sure why. It's getting better, but still have extra spaces out of nowhere sometimes. For me, I'll just, for whatever reason, I'll throw in a letter I feel like should be thrown in, you know? Oh, that shouldn't be a T. What am I doing, you know? And then the thing is, with me, I'm so fluid that as soon as I make a mistake, I have to take a little bit to backtrace a couple, because I'll be like 4 or 5 characters in deep, so it takes me a minute to go back. So if I didn't fuck up those 1 or 2 times and have to go back, we easily could have had that 126, but it's just my fingers bumbling just a little bit more than I would have wanted that screwed us up just a little bit. And if we look at how the test is scored, it's words per minute times accuracy. So even though my words per minute was closer to the 130s as I was going, I did mess up in 2 places, which brought my average down, because my accuracy is generally around 97 to 99%. I think 97 to 98 is fair, though, for an average for me. I think that would be fair in some way and really unfair in other ways. Yeah, I agree. I'm not actually going to ask for double points. But I honestly don't know if this is enough to prove that we are more Chad than Ludwig and his friends. But to be honest, 123 words per minute. And I memorized 23 digits of pies 10 years ago. And I proved that I still haven't memorized. That's pretty baller. Also, I have another story if you want to hear it, involving the reason I can type so fast. So this isn't something that I've necessarily like practiced and done in my free time because I want to learn to write fast. I'm not a writer. I don't write almost at all in my day-to-day life. Like, this isn't something that I do common because it's something, you know, it's not part of my job. It's never been part of any of my jobs. I used to work at Lagoon, which is an amusement park here in Utah. I used to work at like a Sears, Shopko, Walmart, doing backroom stuff. I worked master control for a few years in TV, which didn't really involve typing either. I'm doing IT work now, which other than closing out tickets and maybe sending an occasional email. The point is, I'm not a fast typer because I've practiced this a lot per se. It's not part of my job. I don't do it common. I haven't typed frequently in a long time. I don't even write for fun. You know, I don't even write stories casually. Like, the reason I type fast, and I still do to this day for whatever reason, and I think I've gotten faster, is when I was in like 8th or 9th grade in junior high, we had a typing class, you know, where they force you to sit down and start to learn to type properly instead of cherry picking popcorn picking the keyboard, because that's something that's, you know, become more common. Computers in the day-to-day life now, it's a school thing. They teach you to how to write, how to have your hand on the home row and type. And I think it's a valuable skill. I think everybody should be able to do it, even if they can only go so fast. So I think it's far better than popcorn picking at the keys, for sure. We have a sample set of 7 samples. We can calculate a score difference statistically significant. Yeah. We'll see. I'll show you how we do the grading. I'll show you, and I will do the grading based on how Ludwig did his grading. But yeah, in like 8th or 9th grade, I had a typing class, and I had it with 2 of my friends from high school, and none of us at the time could type. None of us already knew home row. You know, in junior high, it's not like I've known it forever. You know, I was learning at the same time as my schoolmates. It wasn't some pre-established thing. But the point is, we had a cool fucking computer teacher, because he would assign the task, or, you know, you'd have your program and have your, you know, whatever the game for that day was set in the software or whatever. And as soon as you finished your assignment, he was like, cool, do whatever. I actually do not care, because you did your assignment. If you finish early, you can take that extra time, however much is left in class, do whatever you want with it. He will literally let you sit there and play games in class, if you can find a website that isn't blocked, as long as you do your assignment and get it done. That is good motivation. I don't know about you guys, but if you want to motivate a student to actually learn and get good at typing, you tell them the faster they finish, the more free time they can have with their friends to do and play on the computers as much as they want. That's going to motivate them. And for me and my friends, it did motivate us. It did motivate us to learn how to actually type on the computer quickly. Because, like I said, none of us had. And, you know, eventually, once you start getting used to the keyboard, they give you these thin silicone sheets. Ours were like an orange silicone that you place over the keyboard, so you can't see. You're not allowed to lift it up and peek. and you slowly, painfully learn to type. And this is how me and my friends started. But eventually, as we got better, we grew competitive. Because not only did we want to be the first one done in class to beat each other, we kind of had our own in-class rivalry. We also wanted to be able to sit and play games. You know, the faster you finish, the more time you get to play games. And, you know, as the class went on, we would finally finish our assignment. And then, you know, 2-3 minutes left of the day. 4 or 5 minutes left in the day, you know, a couple weeks later. And just very slowly, we started, all three of us started getting really good, especially me and my friend Braxton. We were easily the best 2 typers in the class halfway through the year, you know, because none of us had any experience beforehand. But halfway through the year, halfway through the typing class, me and him were the top dogs, and we would race each other. Because our third friend, he was good, and he was always, you know, like top 5, top 10 to finish in class. But it was always me and Braxton racing to finish first to see who could get done, and to see, we used to play this stick fighting game against each other where you pick up weapons and guns and shit. And the teacher just let us play in class as long as you finish your assignment. Anyway, basically by the end of that class, I got up to probably 60 to 70 words per minute in junior high, being able to type super quick. And just from there, I don't know, I've just gotten better at it. I haven't practiced it. I haven't spent time writing. You know, like I said, my job doesn't involve it. I don't do it in my free time. I'm just good at typing. I'm just really good at typing. So that's why I got 123 words per minute. That's why I got good at typing, is because in high school, in junior high, me and my friends had a class to learn to type. And our teacher was so cool that at the end of the day, when you were finished with assignments, you could play games and do whatever you want. And because of that, it motivated us to both get really good and fast at typing. And now I'm just good at typing, which is a useful skill. It doesn't come in handy in my job and my experience, but hey, when it comes to beating Ludwig and his friends in a typing human benchmark game, fuck, bro, I'll take it. I'll take it easy. Okay, I'm going to stop ignoring chat. I'm finished with my story time. I'm doing a YouTube video, and then we're going to move to Cyberpunk. That's why I kind of ignored it for a minute. Got to be able to make a YouTube video. Morning, Kyle. Morning, Despair. What's going on? We're just beating Ludwig and his friends in Human Benchmark, which they did last week. And I think I'm better than them, and we're about to add up all our skills, actually. Because I just finished taking all the tests, and we're about to look at where that lands us. Griff wins of the season. Okay, who Ludwig is, but sounds lit. Ludwig is literally the most subscribed streamer on the platform right now. Because he did a huge subathon that lasted an entire month. He was live on Twitch.tv for a full month, sleeping on streams and everything, but I was a big fan of his for like 6-7 months before he even got that big. So I've followed him for a while, but I think he's cool. This is his hoodie. Mogul Moves. He's a cool streamer. Don't leave me for him though, please. Anyway. This is a clickbait video, kinda. I'm trying to go off against him and his friends from the stream that they did, and seeing if I can do better, because I think I can. You can type fast as frick now. Back in elementary school in Adakiwai, me and a select few other students would get pulled out of class sometimes to go to the computer lab and do some typing training exercises. That's pretty cool. We never had that in elementary school. It was all junior high by the time I did it. And then it was like a required class. Everybody had to take it at some point. You could not finish that junior high. You could not leave without having finished that class. Learn from taking all the first smut. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. Subathon, not subathon. Yeah, subathon. A subathon is basically, you'll be live as long as people are subscribing. So if somebody subscribes, an extra like minute goes on the timer or something. It depends on how big you are and how many subs you get, how much time is added to your timer. But basically a subathon is, as long as people are subscribing, it's adding extra time, making you have to stream longer and longer. And even though he was doing donations and subscriptions only add 10 seconds, he still did the full month, and then he cut it at a month because it wasn't slowing down. Or it kind of was, but it wasn't really. So he was like, I'm literally not streaming the rest of my life live. So, but yeah, dude, he did. He does. It's pretty badass. Anyway, so I'm gonna hit save that score, and if we take a look now, we have new scores. So I don't know why this isn't updated with our newest times anymore, actually. Oh, maybe it is a little bit. So these are all my scores for Human Benchmark. And if we look, we can easily see percentile. How does a percentile work? Basically, the higher the percentile, the better you are at something than that percentage of the population or that percentage of the people who have been taken. So of all the people who have done human benchmarking, I am better at typing than 99.3% of them. And that's where it says my typing is 116. If we just looked on that last page, and I'll show you my notes that I have written down, it actually gave us, and this is the number we're going to use, not the one on the page, it actually gave us 123 words per minute. So that's inaccurate here, but I think these other ones are better. So if we look, we can see even my worst quality, my aim trainer, because I'm not a good FPS player, even that I'm still stronger at than 68.3 of the population. So we can see I'm easily better than average at literally everything I do. I excel at some things like typing and visual memory, but even my worst qualities are still better than the average, baby. So that's good. That's a good sign. But that doesn't mean we beat Ludwig and his friends and we showed him up yet. We still need to calculate. We need to take all this information, all the scores that I just got today, taking the human benchmark today, and compare them against Ludwig and all of his friends who did the human benchmark last week, and see if I really am the better Chad. I'm more alpha. I'm the stronger gamer. I'm the smarter player. And we're gonna find that out. But first, I kind of want to dive a little deep into these. 3 out of 8 tests, I'm better than over 90% of the population. One comes close to 89.0. And I'm not gonna brag too much. But this sequence memory is kind of my fault for fucking it up. But hey, it happens. It happens. It happens. That's not because I'm not smart enough. It's because of misclicks and misunderstanding how the game works. But still, I got so big from doing a subathon reaction stream. Oh, hell no, bro. Oh, no. I mean, that'd be funny, though. No, he was pulling like 40,000+ people a day during his subathon. Now he's back to his normal, like 20,000 a stream. Okay, anyways, we're going to go to my face. I'm going to fill in my information that I had written down from this stream for all of my stats. Oh, goodness. And then we're going to see how we stack up. Let me play some music so it's not like dead quiet for you guys, because I'm going to be focusing for a second so we can compare. Not bad, not bad. Oh, man. This will be interesting. I think this will be interesting. Okay. 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 Let's take a look here. Let's take a look. I've filled in all my data. All the stuff that I've taken from this stream, you can see it here. I have filled in on our chart under new decree V right here. I've filled all that information in, and we're about to reward points to everybody. But first, I want you to see these are all the information up here. This is taking straight from Ludwig, a screenshot from Ludwig's stream. I'll show you that right now. Oh, right here. So if we look, here's all the data. This is where I got the data to put into my spreadsheet. So that you know I'm not lying. This is the data that came out of his stream for these people. Him and his friends. Now, it's time to assign points and find out who the best gamer is. So, you'll see here I put 9 or 12. That's because I can either go with the first one I put in where I fucked that up because I didn't get what I was doing, or I can go with my redo. So I think we're gonna start with 12. to see where things land if we give me the redo, and then we can backtrack and see where we land if we don't. But first, I'm going to take this total points. If we look in these, this is an equation adding up all of these data points in orange. I don't know if you can really make that out, but basically I put equations for each of these so that when I fill in the point values, this number will automatically sum itself up. But for the time being, I'm going to hide this column, and we will open it up at the very end to see what the point totals look like. So don't get ahead of me on the scores. So, need to start playing Horizon Zero Dawn. That game looks badass. Been interested in it for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore you guys. Feel free to carry on your conversation. Sorry, I want to wrap up so we can get into some Cyberpunk. I haven't played Diablo either, actually, but okay. So the way that Ludwig decided to tally up his points to figure out his Slim Jim Cup finalist is he assigned points from 0 to 3. So the way that he did it, he did not include himself in the point totals because he didn't think it'd be fair to give himself the belt. And if with the way I resorted out the points, if he did include himself with a 0 to 4 point system, he would have actually won. But he didn't win. I think it was Aiden or Nick that actually won. Anyway, that's beside the point. So what we're gonna do, we have 6 people. We're gonna go from 0 to 5 points. Whoever got the least time gets a 0. Whoever did the worst, so whoever did the worst will get 0 points in the category. Whoever did best will get the most points for that category. They'll get a 5. If we get a tie between 2 or more people, then each person will get the lowest point quality between them. So if they tie for second, so if there's a clear winner and then second and third are tied, they both get whatever third is the amount of points for. They don't get second, they don't get to share second. That's not my rules. That looks like that's from looking at the data sheet that Ludwig put out, that looks like how he did it. So, you know, this person gets 2 points and this person gets 3 and then you both share 1 and then you get 0. So you didn't give out 2, you split the points. So that's what we're gonna do here today. So let's start with reaction time. With reaction time, the lower the number, the faster you reacted, the better you did. And if we look at this, we can see there is a clear winner with 180 milliseconds, the only person to break 200 milliseconds. And that person is Nick. So Nick gets 5 points. Now, if we go from here, this is surprising. Slime and myself actually tied at 201. So instead of anybody getting 4, we will both be taking 3 points. Next up, we have Ludwig, just shy of us, 3 milliseconds. We'll give him 2. Aiden, 219, gets 1, and then Cutie at the slowest gets nothing. Sorry, Cutie. Sequence memory. So we're gonna start off assuming my retake counts. If you think my retake is valid, this number will do, and then at the very end, we'll go back. Should we come back to sequence memory? Let's come back. Let's skip it for now. Let's skip sequence memory for now so that we can determine whether I get 9 or 12 for my first performance where I fucked up because I didn't understand and did a weird misclick thing, or where I just retook it and take that. Anyway, we'll skip it, we'll come back to it. Aim trainer. The lower the number, the faster you responded, the better you did. Lowest time here, 387 milliseconds. Ludwig, 5 points. Also under the 400 millisecond barrier is Nick, who will get 4. I came in just shy of breaking 400 with a 408. I will get 3. And at 427, Slime can have 2. 481 milliseconds, Aiden gets 1. And Cutie, again, I'm sorry, 508 milliseconds. Half a second to respond. Or half a second to move on average per target for 30 targets. I'm sorry, that gets you 0 points. Exactly a tenth of a second slower than me. What is this song? I liked the last song. Let's loop the last song. Okay, next, number memory. the longer the number that you can memorize. We have a tie for first. Slime and myself, we both memorized a 12-digit number. Nobody gets 5 points for this. We both share second place because we tied, so we'll both take 4 points for this. Next up, we have Cutie Cinderella here with 11, who will take 3 points. We have a 10 for Nick, he will take 2 points. And then tied for last is Aiden and Ludwig, who only got 9 digits in, who both will share a 0. Verbal memory. How many new words that you can memorize to be able to tell if you've seen that word before already or if it was new. I messed up twice very early on before I reached 40, and with my last error, I was able to get 30 more out to make it 71. Unfortunately for me, Slime, being an absolute powerhouse, made it to 116, proving to be a truly strong competitor. Gets 5 points. I was able to squeak out second place, just over 67, 4 words longer than Nick. So I will take 4 points. Even with only 1 extra word, I would have lost it all. I would have been behind everybody if I didn't have that last one, but instead I came up with my last error to be able to pull out a second place. I will take it. Nick, 67, 3 points. Cutie, impressive 59 words, will take 2 points. Ludwig, 43, gets a point. And Aiden, 41, just doesn't make the cut at 0 points. Chimp test. This is how many squares you can memorize in a row in sequence. Now, for context, we don't actually need context for this one. I think I could have gone farther than 16, but we were starting to get really far and just kind of want to call it quits. Aiden is staying steadily bad at this. Yeah, I thought he did better, to be honest. Aiden is usually a strong competitor, but chimp test, I made it surprisingly far, even messing up and misclicking twice on a misclick. Not because I had the sequence wrong, but because my hand spasmed out. But I still pulled out first place. I get 5 points for that. Ludwig, a very impressive 15, just not quite close enough to me, takes 4 points. Next up, Nick, solid 3-point performance. Then sharing 1 point will be Aiden and Cutie. Aiden can't seem to pull out more than one point yet, unfortunately. In fact, I think he's the worst. Oh God, Aiden, did you actually pull the least amount of points? Oh no, well, we'll find out, And Slime, a strong competitor in other areas, unfortunately not very strong at beating a chimp with his intellect. He takes 0 points. Visual memory. This is a fun little tile game. I absolutely dominated the competition by getting 3 more points than second place. I get a nice, beautiful 5 points for that performance. Slime and Ludwig sharing third, no second place, so 4 points. So nobody gets 4 points. They both get 3 points. And 11, Cutie gets 2. Nick, 10, gets 1 point, and Aiden again, coming up dead last with 0 points. And finally, a typing test, where I'm beating out my competitor by an easy 35 words per minute. Ludwig, proving to be the fastest of his friends at typing, cannot seem to beat my speedy fingers. 123 words per minute average, almost triple Cutie Cinderella, and last place. I take 5 points. Typing, Ludwig, 88, dramatically behind me, still pulls a second place. Nick is up next, 77, then 71 from Slime, 70 from Aiden, and unfortunately 42 will take 0 for Cutie. It's not that Aiden is doing spectacularly poorly, Zuni says, just unfortunate with the points. Absolutely, very average competitor. I mean, a very decent competitor, but when you come up against real strong professional gamers, such as myself and the rest of Ludwig and his friends, just can't take the cake. I'm sure he's better at other things. He could probably beat my ass at any Nintendo game. But when it comes to just generalized skill and intelligence and just pure training, doesn't quite match up with the rest of us. Now this is where it all comes down. Sequence memory. Do we take my first attempt, where I rightfully fucked up and think I should get a second chance for it, or do we take my second chance, which I think I deserve? A 9 or a 12. A 12 puts me on the top. A 9 puts me in a tie for second to last. Let's start out with a 9. If you don't think that I got a second shot for that, and you think I should take my original number, this is how it all shakes out. If I take a 9, Ludwig is in first with sequence memory, 5 points. Slime and Cutie tie for third, each take 3 points. Aiden and I tie for second to last, we each take a single point. Easily my weakest category. And then Nick, coming in last, unfortunately, with an 8, takes 0 points. And this is what our scoreboard looks like. These bottom bold numbers are all that separates our competitors today. And to find our total, and to find who the best, most Chad, strongest player is out of Ludwig and his friends, or me, all we have to do is unhide this column and see what our automatic total system did. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Place your bets. Who will take first and who will not? Will I live up to my claim of being better and a stronger competitor than Ludwig and his friends? Or will my claims fall short? Only one way to find out. But first, no, I'm just kidding. I can't shout out to do Twitch Primes or anything because, well, I mean, I'm not affiliated yet. I'm close, but not yet. Anyways, back to where I was. Sorry for the false cliffhanger. Let's take a look at the total points. In first place, with a solid 30 points, the only one to break the 30s is me, to creepy, the stronger competitor, according to human benchmark. On each of our first attempts at each challenge, I smashed them all out of the water. Easy claps in chat, piece of cake. I called it in the title. And for any of you doubters, here I am. If I gave myself first place for the sequence memory for my second shot, that would have been 4 more points to me. And I just would have, and then Lud would only have 4, so he'd drop 1. I'd be 11 points ahead of him. Oh, sorry, even higher. Yeah, no, 11 points ahead of him. Because I would have gotten 5 of that, he would have gotten 4, so he'd be at 23 and I'd be out of 34. But we took my first one fair and square and I still smashed. So first place is me with 30 points. Second place, Ludwig, always a strong competitor. We knew it was gonna happen. We knew it was gonna be a close game, but unfortunately just not quite close enough for him. I absolutely demolished. Second place, Slime, absolute incredible competitor. Nick with 21. Cutie with 11, and unfortunately Aiden taking up the rear with 5 points. Very strong competition, but unfortunately not quite enough to compete against the greats. There you have it. Just as I said in my title. 2 hours on stream later and probably like 20 minutes later in the video. I don't know however long the YouTube video is. Did you doubt me? You watching at home? Did you think I wasn't gonna be able to beat Ludwig and his friends? I mean, there was no way to know. I mean, it's a strong claim. I had my confidence, but I was not even sure of myself going through it. But I did. So if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment in chat, share the video with your friends if you'd like to. Take your own tests. Go to humanbenchmark.com and take the test yourself. See if you can beat us. Honestly, some of these I could probably still improve on, maybe not all of them, but definitely a few of them. But I want to see you beat me. So go ahead and try that out, see how you stack up, see what your percentile is, see if you could beat Ludwig yourself. Suddenly the unstoppable beast is not so unstoppable. Anyway, Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, favorite. Mostly just subscribe. You know, check out my other videos if you want to. Or check out my stream if you want to see me doing stuff like this live. It's www.twitch.tv/thecreeby. A link in the description. We're gonna be doing a lot of different stuff. I like to keep it fresh, keep it with variety. We're about to play some Cyberpunk now that this is over. But we'd love to have you. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a good one and take care. Bum, bum, bum. Get fucking wrecked, Lud. Get fucking wrecked. I actually wasn't sure going through and doing it if I was gonna beat him. Honest to God.